What's up, YouTube, ninjas worldwide? It's your boy, DJ Axis Powers, the bodybuilding DJ. Quick ab shot. Ooh, ooh. So, this week, I want to talk about the Predator himself, Kai Greene. He recently did some guest posing at the Sheru Classic bodybuilding competition in India, and had the place going crazy and showed off his tremendous physique. And hopefully someday he will come back and compete in the Mr. Olympia and really fight to show that he is one of the top bodybuilders in the world. I know it's no question when you place second to Phil Heath that many times that who the number 2 spot really is. But at the same time, there's plenty of people who say, well, he'll never get a fair shot, and the Olympia is rigged and he's not going to compete in that competition anymore. I mean, this is something that's happened throughout the history of the competition. Sergio Oliva back in the day when he was battling Arnold felt that the organization really wanted Arnold to win. I know one year they did not let him compete in the Mr. Olympia because he had competed in another league, and so they didn't let him compete against Arnold one year. Fast forward to the late 70s when you got this guy named Mike Mentzer who was, absolutely starting to kill it. He was Mr. Universe in 78 with like a perfect score. The 79 Olympia, he was he was ahead of Frank Zane and lost in the posing round. So that, that set the stage for the 1980 Olympia where Arnold came back. And of course, everyone knows the controversy of that competition because, there were definitely some rules that weren't followed. The story goes Arnold showed up last minute, where usually you have to really enter the competition a lot earlier, as we saw with Kai Greene one year. And, his friends were in the judging panel, and he ended up winning, and a lot of people didn't think he should have won. It was definitely one of the most controversial Mr. Olympias, but regardless, after that, Mike Mentzer said this competition's rigged, and he stopped competing. And it would have been crazy to see what he could have brought, in the 80s had he stayed with it against guys like Samir Banu and Dickerson and Haney. That would have been great for bodybuilding, but he thought it was rigged, and he stopped competing. But if you look at Kai Greene versus Mike Mentzer, by the time Kai says I'm going to stop competing in the Olympia, he's got this amazing brand, he's got so many followers, and he really has a business where he probably on some level has more to lose by doing the Olympia competition, because it's either you win or you're gonna lose some of the momentum of your brand, possibly, especially if you have a poor showing. So on that level, maybe it's a business decision, but I really feel Kai's got the heart of a competitor, a real champion, and at the end of the day, he's gonna realize that you can say all these great things about trying to do great things, but if you're not going to challenge yourself to do the hardest thing ever, which is to win the Mr. Olympia, then what are you really telling people, I mean, if you don't go for that and really show people that you got the champion spirit, then on some level, I think people will see through whatever kind of words you want to use. But I still think he is definitely one of the top bodybuilders, and in my heart, I really think Kai will come back and compete at the Mr. Olympia. Whether he wins or not, that I'm not as sure of, but I really feel he's got the heart of a champ, and someday he's going to come back. He's got plenty of good years left in him, so I think he's going to come back, and he's going to compete in Mr. Olympia, and that's what his fans are waiting for, and it's what the sport needs. So, Mr. Kai Greene, hope you come back soon, man. Until next week, it's your boy, DJ Axis Powers, bodybuilding DJ. Telling you to train hard. I'll see you next time. Peace.